Hello, this is Alex at IES, and in this video I'm going to be going over the inline text editor. So you may have noticed that on your text boxes on portal pages or your home page or in your department or classrooms, um, your text boxes now have a fourth button, this little save icon here. And that's because an update was pushed out that allows you to actually inline edit your content. Now, I'm going to be going over what exactly that means and what we can do with that, and also what we can't do with that. So in the past, all whenever we needed to edit a text box, we would always open up this little gear symbol here and then start making our edits with this editor. So with this new update, rather than opening up the text box, we can just click the text right away, and you see this editor pops up, the same editor that we have in the with the gear symbol there. So with this, I can actually just start typing away. This is a paragraph. This is a header, and I'll just highlight this and make this a header. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save. You'll see the save button kind of flaring up there. And when I refresh, you see the content stays, even if I happen to log out. But I won't do that quite yet because I want to discuss what we can do with this and what we can't first. So clicking into this again, this is for quick edits, and I want to emphasize that quick edits. Absolutely quick. Basically, if you need to insert a link, change the color, change the formatting, if you run into empty heading a lot, you can just easily go in here, use the show blocks button, and change something from heading 1 to say paragraph or normal, excuse me, to resolve your ADA issues. So quick edits. There's not really allowing for large scale things like iframes. A lot of times, or especially today, I've had a lot of requests that iframes just aren't appearing as they used to, and that's simply because the whenever you create an iframe, and when you view the iframe in the editor, you'll see it's just a white block that says iframe in red letters. But whenever you close down the editor, you'll see it's actually showing the embedded content there. Now you're seeing it as the white box with the red letters whenever you're logged in because it's already being treated as editing view. Let me just make an iframe really quickly. Okay, and we're back with this iframe here, this little editing your homepage IES video that I've made in the past. And essentially what's going on is we're being able to see this clearly because I'm currently logged out. But now if I go to log in, you'll see it change to just this blank box with iframe in red letters here. And that's because this is being treated as editing view. I can go ahead and go into here and start editing right away. Now, I made this iframe by opening up the actual editor here. I can't actually make an iframe right from this inline editor here. It's not designed for that. If I go ahead and take this URL here and I go down, just paste that URL into the iframe, say 50%, 300, exactly the same as it was, exactly the same. Save this and log out. You'll see it's not there anymore because the inline editor isn't designed for that. It's designed for quick edits. Okay, so more stuff that we can do with this. Just about everything that we can do with the editor before. Another restraint is actually the accordion here. So let me go ahead and insert the accordion. Let's say 3 collapses. Now, another thing I want to emphasize is that the elements in here are not actually interactive with this editor here. And what that means is the accordion, if some of you know, is collapsible content. So I can go ahead and edit this, panel 1, panel 2, and panel 3. But I can't actually edit the content. When I click the content to edit it, it actually, uh, the opposite of collapse, uncollapses. It uncollapses the content there, so I can't actually start editing it. So accordions are another one of those aspects of the editor that we can't actually use. And unfortunately, we're pulling this editor from a third-party source, so we can't change around how this editor is actually showing. But everything else is perfectly good to go. Upload care still works as intended. Smileys and special characters, tables, images, links. Links look a little bit sketchy, a little bit weird. So let's just say test link here. Let's set this up to a pound sign, just a dummy link there. And it doesn't look the same as it does in the editor. You see it looks like plain text. But if I go ahead and save this and log out, it's an actual link that I can click into. Okay, so again, it's for quick edits. And I don't know if you saw it before, but the iframe I had that was working is no longer working because I went ahead and I essentially made an edit to this. Just me going into these properties and clicking OK is considered an edit. So be very careful with your iframes because now look, it's gone. Okay, one last thing I want to show you is go ahead and log in here. Let's go ahead and add a widget, a new text box, just a brand new one. And I'm going to go ahead and say this is a paragraph. And now let me click save. And I get an alert. It says you must add a title via the content editor first. Please click the gear icon. So we can't save. We have all the same restraints that we do here. If I go ahead and save this, says value is required, so I can't save until I enter in a title. But you see, the content that I did enter is actually in this content editor here. So you're not losing any data in the process from, starting to make edits and then actually um, opening up the editor here. So that's all the content I want to go over in this particular video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to let us know or give us a call or email. Live chat is available as well. Or if you want to see more stuff, go ahead and let us know, and we'll make videos to accommodate for those. But as always, have a great day.